There's a soldier that went to TikTok and he wants to explain why he do not want to re-enlist. And I actually agree with him in a lot of ways. So let's go ahead and roll that.
I might get in trouble for this, but I'm no longer signing another contract with the military. I'm going to tell you two reasons, and only two. First reason is I can't keep fighting for a country that's still killing unarmed citizens. And with the gang police force that we have and the way that they treat our citizens. Two, I will not continue to work for a country that doesn't value us as soldiers and pays us a poverty salary and that has bad leadership all the way up to Biden. Those are my two reasons.
So this man signed up to fight for America. He signed up to fight for the freedoms of America. And look at how veterans are treated in this country. You have veterans right now out in the cold, underneath bridges, not even cared about. Some of them have mental health issues. This country just throw away its veterans when they served America and its ideals. Many veterans fought for the rights and freedoms of everybody. And you see how the race soldiers violate the freedoms that these soldiers went overseas to fight for. You even had soldiers that has been disrespected. You remember the one brother that was the soldier that they pulled over, pepper sprayed him in his own uniform, which has a history of that, because after World War I, you had brothers coming back from that war, and they was, hanging them from trees in their uniforms. They have never respected definitely a black man. And then you look at the leadership in this country. You look at all the money they're throwing away in Ukraine. Like, why? And nobody's questioning that. Nobody say, wait a minute, hold on. We're $31 trillion in debt, and yet we got all this money to give to Ukraine? All this military equipment to Ukraine? Like, why? What do y'all got going on over there that y'all so heavily invested into that at the expense of American citizens? But this young man and many others feel like him. I've seen many people say they're not re-enlisting because of, what's going on with these politicians. They don't care about them. Because how I look at it, if I had to be, president or in control, veterans would love me because I'd be like, look, a veteran should always have a home at the expense of the federal government. You went and did a tour of war. It shouldn't be no situation that, veterans underneath the bridge. You should have free health care, which they say you can go to the VA. No, free health care. Free. They can go anywhere they want. They don't have to go sit at the VA. Why should they? Why?
I might get in trouble for this, but I'm no longer signing another contract with the military. I'm going to tell you two reasons, and only two. First reason is I can't keep fighting for a country that's still killing unarmed citizens. And with the gang police force that we have and the way that they treat our citizens. Two, I will not continue to work for a country that doesn't value us as soldiers and pays us a poverty salary and that has bad leadership all the way up to Biden. Those are my two reasons.
They should be getting health benefits to anywhere they want to go for life. They should always have a home to stay in on the federal government for life. I'm talking about if you did a tour of war. That's what I'm talking about, a tour. If you start giving those benefits, of course, you still keep the same college benefits if a person wants to go to college. They always, be more considered for government jobs. Anything these veterans need. Once you start incentivizing things like this, say, man, if I go do a tour, I can get just paid like this for life. I mean, of course, you got your, 20-year retirement that people get. But shoot, why don't you shorten that at least to maybe 15 years? And once again, you do a tour, you get it anyway. So a guy can come right in and go in. He do a tour, he survived, he should get it. It's bottom line. You should pay them a lot more. What they get paid is not no money, but you want them to risk their life? This is why these young ladies and young men don't want to do that. And then on top of that, especially when you're talking about black soldiers, you got to come back and deal with the white supremacist system. And you hear white supremacists in the military too. I always said a long time ago when one of them was trying to recruit me to go to the military, I just way before I became who I am now, I just always thought, why you want me to go fight, and yet you still calling my people the N-word and the police beating my people? Because you got to remember, this is after riding the king and all that in 1992. We was fresh off of that, and of course in high school, they want to start approaching you with that, right? Oh, military, XYZ. And yet I'm remembering riding the king. I'm remembering all the different things they've done to brothers. I'm supposed to go fight so y'all can live good and my people suffering? Nah, I'm good. If I'm going to fight anything, I'm going to just fight for, the community, fight for myself, whatever. I'm not going to go fight anywhere where y'all can be comfortable and my people are not. Forget that. And I felt that way a long time ago, way before I had the knowledge I have now. But y'all let me know what y'all think about what this, young man is saying. He's 100% right. They do veterans bad in this country, and they do them all bad. You can't even say they treat the white ones good, because they don't. They do them dirty too.